When I walked in, I thought this is going to be great for an investigation.
It was a very atmospheric location when you got there.
A lot of history to the place and just seemed like a really nice place to investigate.
Really warm, inviting, obviously very, very old.
I thought, wouldn't it be brilliant if there was someone out there who could just lead a team of enthusiasts doing their thing with the paranormal?
There wasn't a group or any facility within the Herefordshire County for people who wanted to explore the paranormal subject.
So I teamed up with someone else as a medium, but also another co-leader at the time. And I thought, well, let's just see what we can do and try and form a group.
There was an awful lot of interest. So it was really just to give people the opportunity to explore a subject which they didn't have access to.
Just a passion to explore the unknown and the paranormal.
I love visiting the sites, going behind the scenes, and generally the whole aspect of it.
It's something I really wanted to get into, and after meeting the group leaders, I decided that was the way to go forward.
I've always been interested in ghost stories and spooks, and then my neighbour actually asked me to go along to an open meeting at Carlo's in Hereford.
It's something that I've been interested in almost all my life. When I was young, I believed that I had a paranormal experience. There were some keys and a keyring in my bedroom, and they just suddenly just picked up and then flew across the wall, hit the wall, and then just fell on the floor.
You've got specific roles for people, which I think give them a real drive, I think, towards the subject as well, and an interest to keep the group going, which seems to be working.
I've been a spiritual medium for all of my life, but I've been investigating the paranormal since 1998.
I believe there is something out there that we don't fully understand.
I believe what I see and what I hear, but to convince that to somebody else is quite difficult, really.
Very much an open-minded skeptic. I want something to believe. I wanted to be able to have the evidence in front of me to say, yeah, that's definitely paranormal, or it can't be explained.
I haven't yet seen for myself something that I would call a spirit, but I believe there's got to be something out there. With an investigation, there's so much that goes on and a lot of organisation goes into it. The first stage is actually find the location, find a good location, because you don't want to go down just because it's old. It's got to be one with a supposed haunting. So you try and find that kind of place, then you contact the owner, agree a prior, and then try and go to view it and see how suitable it is for an investigation, if it's safe, how many people you can fit there, that kind of thing. Then you go and visit the owner and basically interview them, and there's a set of forms we use, the prior investigation forms. It's basically got details like age, location, reports of activity, what types, when do they occur, who sensed them, lots and lots of questions.
The first power report we did, I was with Tom and PJ, and Tom and I, as we left the building, we could smell burning, like a funny smell of burning. Then literally, I'm not sure how long after, the Talbot Hotel burnt. It actually burnt down. But I remember the fireplace in the room. Somebody witnessed a jar that just whisked off the fireplace. So I remember doing the power report and noting that down.
Ledbury has got such a huge history, and it's not just the Talbot obviously, but the surrounding area as well. So it was a case of just going onto the internet and researching in through Google. In 1645 there was indeed, Ledbury was held captive in the Civil War, and the Talbot Hotel is apparently one of the main places where they were meeting up.
The reason for baseline tests are to establish benchmark readings for the scientific experiments. So we will go to each room, each location, and take readings of temperature, electromagnetic field, residual electric currents. We will look for things like drafts from windows, creaking floorboards, anything that during the evening could be stated as possible paranormal activity. We will look back to see whether it occurred during the baseline tests. so that we can compare the readings. It gives us an opportunity to make sure that all the equipment is working accurately, but secondly, so that anything that does happen during the evening can be compared to earlier readings, so that we can establish whether there is something paranormal or something explainable, or whether it is something that can be explained logically.
With our medium, I trusted our medium as well. But he's not there anymore, is he, Chris? No, we have got other mediums and sensitives in the group.
A medium up and coming such as Rob really needs that overlooking power and someone to help him out if anything did happen to go wrong.
And it's changed, the whole dynamics of the group's changed as well.
It's given us an opportunity to explore other sorts of experiments.
I am feeling that quite a lot of the paranormal activity that's going to take place in the rooms, it almost feels like spirits waiting for us to sort of do with them vigils.
The purpose of a vigil and an investigation is really just to experience the surroundings that you're in.
If there's anybody here in the room with us, please come forward. Give us a sign, whether it be light form, move something, touch one of us.
If you start thinking about most people who experience paranormal activity, it's when they're going about their day-to-day business, not going on a paranormal investigation.
I don't feel anything physical, but I get the feeling that people would have seen things there. And also the corridor outside as well, I'm sort of sensing that people have been stood in here and almost seen something out there.
Along the corridor?
Yeah, outside in the corridor. So when the door's been opened, it's almost like they've been stood in here. Out the corner of their eye, they've just seen something go past the door.
Door's just opened on its own. But it hasn't got a good catch on it.
No.
Just let them in.
I thought
There's nobody
somebody
there.
was coming in. If one of my team says that they've experienced something paranormal or think they've seen an apparition, I will always treat that as if they have, that they genuinely think they have, but then investigate the possibilities to what else it could be. I won't disbelieve them, I'll just come up with an explanation of why they may have experienced or seen what they've seen.
I didn't want one, I didn't.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, they could be the blowing the draft.
I'll go and try it.
I think it's really close because of the fact that they come in and out of food all the time.
But no one did walk through the door.
Yeah, it's the draft from the door. As you open that door, I think you did open that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I don't know if you know much about this room, but this side feels older than that side to me. Like this feels a lot much older than that side. I feel like that came later, before this bit. Obviously, when we were at the bottom of the stairs as well, the rest of the group didn't hear it, did they? When I was walking past the fireplace, I did sense there was an awful lot of activity around there, like physical activity. For the rest of the group, so they know anyway. But it just felt like there was an angry presence in there. And you know when you get angry, you just kind of wipe something off the table which is closest to you. That's what I felt in there. You see the edge of the bench?
This bench here, the bit closest to PJ.
She just feels like she sat in the centre of it.
You still there, Emily? Try and say something?
Right, the light anomalies come back this way now. On again.
Orbs are basically seen as sometimes the first sign of a spirit manifesting, coming forward. Other people believe they might be dust or things like that coming forward.
I try to cover everything, to be honest. Obviously, you get detail of the location itself that you visit, the surroundings, and also people's reactions.
Say we catch something which we think possibly could be paranormal, we can take it back and it can be analysed again, and again, to see if we can offer it an alternative explanation. And if we can't, then it's perhaps we've got proof.
If you're still here in this room, could you please come forward and show yourself?
Whereabouts are the bangs and traps coming from? Are they coming to the area where we saw yours?
Yeah, that's the strange thing. Everywhere I go, I've moved about 3 times, the noises come from where I was. It's almost wherever I go, the noise goes the other way, if you see what I mean.
Are you catching any lights on camera, that kind of thing?
No light forms at all, just lots of taps and bangs, and an overwhelming feeling that I'm not here on my own, although that's probably because I am here on my own. Emily, if that's you showing yourself in light form, can you please do it again for me? Can you see where I'm pointing the camera? And do it again, please. Tom, I've only got 15 minutes camera left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go out to the barn bit, so about there. PJ to Tom, are you receiving?
Hi PJ, go ahead.
If we've got somebody else who could come out to the barn, I need somebody on the other side because I'm hearing noises from the one side, but I can't be in 2 places at once. And every time I go from the other side, I get the same thing again. Wherever I go, it sort of goes the other way.
I'll come over.
One of them's come out here because there's fucking noises coming from over there and I can't see a fucking thing. Excuse my language. Tom? PJ to Tom, you receive it?
join me.
There's noises coming from outside now. I thought it was you to start with, but the light hasn't come on, so I assume it's not you now.
No, we're still inside. Tom and Henry are just leaving though, so that's one of the sounds. But we're literally just about to join you.
It is freaky as fuck out here, to be honest. It's I don't think I'd last much longer out my own out here, to be honest. In here.
Should we go to the other side?
Yeah.
PJ, how do you feel over there?
I feel better now I know you lot are there. God, it's gone cold in here now. Yeah.
I still just say it'd be great if we could come back another time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we need to do it again. Yeah. I think we're going out there.
During the investigation, we had a number of things happen that at the time seemed odd.
There were lights, there were orbs moving around.
Intelligent responses to some of the questions we were asking. There was banging.
Someone thought they might have heard a voice.
Unexplained audible noises.
But I'm just hoping for more, always striving for a bit more, I think.
I didn't expect the Hereford Paranormal Group probably to last as long as it has done, actually.
With shows that are on television, they come and go, and I thought maybe a group would come and go. I didn't really know what to expect.
So the fact that this is now entering into its 6th year is absolutely fantastic.
I think the Hereford Paranormal Group will keep going strong.
We've got lots of people wanting to join the group.
The chances are now that we'll hook up more and more with other groups.
I would like to take the investigations further afield.
Great to do Egypt, wouldn't it, under the pyramids?
The future of the Hereford Paranormal Group really relies on the interest remaining. Whether or not all of the members of the Paranormal Group, as they exist, follow it right the way through to the journey's end, I don't know, but I think there's possibly many, many years ahead of it.